The shocking truth behind Trump's scheme to fire federal workers. The Trump administration is back at it, pushing forward with a plan that feels like an attack on the very foundation of public service. They're talking about making it simpler to fire federal workers, and guess what? It's all dressed up like they're doing us a favor. They're saying it's about cutting red tape, but this is really about getting rid of protections that safeguard employees who dare to speak the truth. Can you believe they call it the Department of Government Efficiency Workforce Optimization Initiative? More like the Let's Fire Anyone Who Disagrees with Us initiative. This rule, if you can even call it fair, aims to give agencies the ability to target employees who might slip up even once. Imagine living under the constant threat of losing your job just for making a mistake. They're saying it's about integrity and efficiency, but don't be fooled. This is a clear attack on the workers who try to hold the government accountable. Under this rule, you're not safe, whether you're a long-time federal employee or just starting out. Let's be real, this is about power. It's about turning federal workers into puppets, afraid to go against the administration's agenda. By implementing this rule, Trump and his cronies want to ensure that public service is no longer about serving the public. Instead, it becomes about serving the administration's interests. If you're not with them, you're against them, and your job could be on the line. Chuck Ezell, the acting director, says this is about meeting misconduct with consequence. But let's talk about consequence for a second. Where's the consequence for leaders who abuse their power? Where's the justice for those who have turned public service into a personal playground? The hypocrisy is astounding. They talk about public trust yet seem more interested in punishing those who dare question. It's scary to think that federal employees could be targeted for so-called misconduct like tax evasion or leaking sensitive information. But who decides what's misconduct under this new rule? It's likely those in charge will decide based on how much they like you or if you're useful to them. This isn't just about cleaning house. It's about silencing dissent and making sure no one stands in their way. The opposition needs to wake up and fight back before it's too late. We're at risk of losing the checks and balances that hold power accountable. This rule isn't just bad for federal workers, it's bad for democracy. If there was ever a time to stand up and say enough is enough, it is now. We can't let a rule under the guise of efficiency take away the rights and protections of those who serve our nation. We owe it to ourselves and to future public servants to fight back against this blatant power grab. This was Grassroots Report. Have a nice day.